Welcome to CBS This Morning.
Today, CBS This Morning anchor Gayle King once again found herself responding to new allegations against former co-host Charlie Rose.
I feel sick to my stomach, and I don't know what to say about this.
The Washington Post reporting that 27 additional women have come forward accusing Rose of sexual misconduct over the last 40 years.
When the story first broke, I said Charlie was my friend. I still consider him a friend. That said, this is very troubling, very disturbing, and you can't discount what these women are saying.
The article says both the current and former executive producers of CBS This Morning were made aware of Rose's inappropriate behavior. In 2011, Chris Licht, who is now the head of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, confirms to the paper that an employee told him Rose forcibly kissed her at a holiday party. Licht said she asked him not to report it to HR and that he then spoke with Rose. CBS saying that Licht's response fell within the scope of CBS policy at the time. In 2017, an assistant to the show's current executive producer, Ryan Cadro, says she told him she was concerned about Rose's relationship with a young staffer. Cadro told the Post that assistant did speak to him about Rose, but says she did not tell me about inappropriate behavior. Rose did not respond to NBC News' request for comment, but told the Post, "Your story is unfair and inaccurate." In a statement, CBS News said, "We've worked to strengthen existing systems to ensure a safe environment. We cannot corroborate or confirm many of the situations described." The lawyer for 3 of the women involved in the 2017 incident says his clients will be filing a lawsuit in the coming days. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, New York.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.